Happy Memorial Day to you all out there. Hope you enjoy the last day of this holiday weekend. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, this is the official start of the baseball season. Yes, we've been toying around with baseball over the past 6 weeks, but we've also been looking at basketball too. Yes, the NBA Finals will be getting underway with the championship series a couple of days from now. The Stanley Cup Finals get underway today, but it's baseball that will sustain us over the next couple of months, the dog days of summer. A lot of guys don't partake in it. Big mistake. Easiest sport to make money in. I've been saying that for years. I've been betting baseball since I was in high school. It is, again, the easiest sport to make money in. But a lot of guys just don't bet it. Not just gamblers. A lot of handicappers don't even want to take part in it. They would rather take their summer off. Big mistake. There is nothing better than starting a football season with a bankroll that you've accumulated on somebody else's dime. Your bookmakers. Trust me. I've done it repeatedly. I started these sites a little over 19 years ago. In the 19 plus years that I've run these sites, I've turned a profit 15 of those 19 years just here on the sites. I've made more money than that in baseball betting. Again, I've been doing this since I was in high school. It's the first sport I bet. And the beautiful thing about baseball is, and the thing that makes baseball so easy of a sport to make money in, is that you have repetition. And that's what makes gambling, well, that's nirvana for me. Because in baseball, you can count on teams playing 6 times a week, minimum. A lot of these teams playing 7 times a week. You can count on that consistency, knowing that you've got starters that are going to be going every 5th day. That's the beauty of betting baseball. Consistency and repetition. Again, a lot of guys don't want to put in the time, but that's what I do for a living. That's how you make money in baseball. So I hope you stay along for the ride. You're going to find a lot of very good baseball handicappers here at the site. Listen, nobody made more money in baseball here at this site than I did last year, but I can see there are some guys, namely Dwayne Connor and Jack Brayman, who are definitely nipping at my heels. Let the competition begin. Now, yesterday I was going for winning day number 6 out of 7. But unfortunately, a guy who has made me a plethora of money, a boatload of bucks over the past couple of years since joining the Houston Astros, Justin Verlander, hey, he failed me. But again, I was playing Verlander on the money line, so it cost me $1.25. Money line plays in baseball. Maximize your potential earnings, minimize your loss. I can walk away with that, and I'm going to come back with another Raise the Bar 29 release today. Number 6 out of 8 since last Monday. A cheap home chalk, and just like all the previous 7 plays since last Monday, you get it as the half price play of the day by using coupon code HALF. And speaking of Dwayne Connors, who has been on a very nice little roll, props to him, going for winning day number 7 out of 9 on the short term, top end 1,000 unit winner number 15 out of 21 goes today. He's taking a look at the Arizona-Colorado game, a game that I'm going to give you my opinion on here. As the complimentary play, and you get it for over half price off by using coupon code EARLY. So let's take a look at that game between Arizona and Colorado. A Colorado team that, just like last year, has gotten out of the gates very slowly. Going with John Gray today. This is a guy that they sent to the minor leagues at about this time last year. He came back from the minors and pitched well down the stretch. But this is a guy who has a 6.75 earned run average in his last 5 starts. And in that 28-inning stretch, he's given up 35 hits, 7 of them have left the ballpark, and in his 4 home starts this year, he's 0-2 with a 6.75 earned run average. Now, this is a guy who had a 5.12 ERA last year. Colorado opened their homestand by taking 2 out of 3 from Baltimore. Big deal. They're still 1 game under 500 at Coors Field. Zach Greinke going for Arizona. He has always pitched well against the Rockies, 12-6 lifetime with a 3.78 earned run average. His 1 start at Coors Field this year, he walked away with a no decision. It wasn't his fault, though, however. His bullpen let him down. His final pitching line in that particular game, 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 4 strikeouts, no walks. The Diamondbacks are off a 3-game sweep of the Giants in San Francisco. They won those games all with ease by scores of 18-2, 10-4, 6-2. But they had opened that road trip by losing 3 straight games at San Diego, scoring just 5 runs. Now, they won 2 of 3 at Coors Field at the beginning of May, putting 26 runs on the board. You may remember early in May, the Diamondbacks offense was really clicking. Always helps when your phone decides to ring in the middle of a video report. Don't you just love that? But anyway, I like Arizona today. Listen, the price is right. They're almost at even money, and I will take Arizona at pretty much, as I said, even money in this one with Zach Greinke on the hill. And I think, though, however, it will be a high-scoring game. Another complimentary play for you here today is on the nighttime card. How can you go against Minnesota at this point in time? I've been riding the Twins relentlessly here of late, and even though I'm not a big fan of Michael Pineda, I can't even say his damn name here right now. Pineda, is that how? Yeah, Michael Pineda, who is going for the Twins here tonight. I will go with the Minnesota Twins here in this particular contest, only because they've been the hottest team in baseball here in the month of May. A team that is leading the major leagues in home runs, leading the major leagues in hitting, a top 5 team in terms of on-base percentage, a top 5 team in terms of runs scored as well. The Milwaukee Brewers are coming to town. Now, the Brewers did win 5 of 6 in the season series against the Twins a year ago, but that's inconsequential because this is a totally different Twins team. A Twins team that is built because of their offense, and a team that has been producing like crazy. So remember last week, I rode them a couple of times when they were on the road against Seattle and the LA Angels. They capped that 6-1 road trip through Seattle and Anaheim with that thumping of the Angels last Thursday, 16-7. They come back home and they sweep a 3-game series against the White Sox this weekend by scores of 11-4, 8-1, and 7-0 to open that homestand. Now the Brewers come to town. The Brewers lost the first 2 games of their series at home this weekend against Philadelphia before winning 9-1 yesterday. They're going with Gio Gonzalez, who, since signing them, has certainly stabilized the back end of their rotation, but Gonzalez has never pitched well during his lengthy career against the Twins with an earned run average of near 6.5 in 8 career starts. I just think that in this particular spot, how can you go against a hot-hitting Minnesota team? And I'm not. So I'm going to go with the Twins in this one. Of the 2 picks, I have to say that Arizona would be the better of the 2 selections, only because I would rather put my money on Zach Greinke and the Diamondbacks with the way they're hitting against John Gray, who I'm just not a fan of. So I would say Arizona would be the better of the 2 selections, although again, the way Minnesota's hitting, what can I tell you? I just don't like their pitcher in this particular contest. So Arizona would be the better of the 2 selections. That'll do it. Happy Memorial Day to you, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Good luck, everybody.